Oh, good morning, Shredder Nation. I guess maybe it's afternoon by now. I think I'm like 8 or 10 sets in. Sorry, I'm out of breath. I'm doing, it's a cleanse day. I'm in maintenance mode, but I'm doing a 2-day cleanse today and tomorrow. And I'm just out for a little walk. Yeah, maybe 500-600 stairs. That's all. Just finished doing a post for my fundraising page. I'm doing the Jimmy Fund walk for the Jimmy Fund walk for cancer in October. Sorry, those are my marbles there. So I was doing a video on that. So I've already got about 10 steps in. Excuse me. Already got about 10 sets in. We'll end up somewhere between 500 and 600 stairs. But I wanted to jump on here to all my Shred friends and say a heartfelt thank you for being picked as an award recipient for one of the Heart of the Month people. I know I'm not saying that right. I think the stairs are getting to me. And especially an award named after my buddy, my good friend Mimi. You don't know Mimi, get to know Mimi. Oh man, there's so many people on the shred that inspire me and motivate me every day. I will admit, and again, I'm in maintenance mode. I got home last night after a crazy long week. We were anticipating all sorts of hurricane damage, so work was insane. But I'm off today. Last night was my Friday night, so I had a little bit of Pinot Noir, Fit Vine wine, recommended and represented by one of Isagenic's greats, Sarah May Hollandsworth. I gotta tell you, if you don't follow Sarah, you have to follow Sarah. Sarah inspires me, motivates me every single day. I'm just impressed and in love with her true grit. So check her out on the Facebook world, the Facebook interwebs. But anyways, back to my points. I digress. So I wanted to thank each and every one of you for this. What a great award! I'm speechless. I'm not usually a man of few words, but I wanted to come on here and just say thank you. I didn't think just a comment under Sean's post was enough. I'm deeply grateful for all of you. You all inspire me every day. So I want to pose this to the ER family. And this is literally, not necessarily figuratively. So, and especially to Sean and Jesse, don't get upset. I'm not trying to change the world here. But I want you all to think about this in a different light. So, I don't think it should be called the ER Shred. I think it should be called the ER Squared Shred. Or the ER Shred. And the reason I say that, and to get to my point in a minute, I just didn't even see it yet, but I saw my friend Heather put up a great post about mindset. And this is kind of what this post is really about. So, Sean and Jesse always talk about non-scale victories. So, if you knew or you're just on the path of beginning, you may not understand this yet. Sean talks a lot about coming alive. You may not come alive after your first shred or even your second or third shred. But every shred you do is different. Every shred you do is amazing. Every shred you do advances you beyond where you're currently at. So that's why it's encouraged. You don't just do one, you don't just do two. You make it a lifestyle. So here is my point about the non-scale victories. Again, I've totally lost track of my sets. So non-scale victories, right? It's not about losing weight. Yeah, I've lost 40 pounds. I didn't think I had 40 pounds to lose since the last 6 months that I've been doing this. It's about, I have not put one ibuprofen in my body. I have cut down in half my blood pressure medication. My cholesterol is probably where it was in my 20s or 30s. my energy level. Okay, so just let me preface that by saying, here I am on a cleanse morning, out for a casual walk, doing, I don't know, lost track, so I'll probably end up doing somewhere between 500 and 600 stairs. After having a week of doing 18 to 24,000 steps each day, getting prepared for a hurricane at the yacht club. And I'm out here doing stairs and I'm talking to you and I'm not out of breath. That's called a non-scale victory. So here's my point about the ER squared, or the ER. So we all know ER, or some of you may not even have caught on yet. So the E is for elimination and the R is for reset, right? That makes sense. But why I say it should be ER squared. And some of you may not be far enough in the journey that is awoken inside of you yet, that you are aware of this. So let me give you something to look forward to. So ER, eliminate, reset. What are the other two most important words that begin with an E and they begin with an R? Oh, sugar, I just realized I forgot my Fitbit. Eliminate, reset, and excuses and results. ER, eliminate and reset. ER, excuses and results. What happens to you during the shred, and this goes back to Heather's post about mindset, is you develop this freaking insane, unbelievable mindset that gets stronger with every shred, that just overtakes you and empowers you. You'll start doing things that you always thought you wanted to do, that you thought you could do, but you didn't step up and do. You will now step up and do. Your mindset will become rock solid, and you will continue to build on it. So as I said, non-scale victories, right? I have not hit a cookie since February 15th. I have not had a brownie since February 15th. I have not had a piece of candy since February 15th. And those of you that know me well know that I'm a chocoholic. I'm not going without. I mean, every once in a while, once or twice a month, I'll sneak over to Cream and get an almond mocha chip ice cream or a death by chocolate ice cream. But I don't worry about it. My body is becoming a fat-burning machine. I'm feeding it with grass-fed beef, organic chicken, free-range pork, tons of Kerrygold butter. So I can go out on occasion and have a burger and a beer, or have an ice cream, and not worry about it. So, after my last shred, I ended up, I think it was around 163. So since, in the last almost month, I have been bouncing back and forth between 165 and 168. I don't even think I was that in high school. I mean, that's just freaking insane. I do 16, 18, 24,000 steps just in the course of my day. I'm out here talking to you, and I must be on at least set 10, 32 stairs of steps, training for my next fundraiser, and I'm talking to you. I'm not huffing and puffing. I'm not overly exerted, and I'm doing it on a cleanse day. Why is that important? If you know me intimately, or you know me well enough to know me, you know I've been through some shit since 2005, 2006. All sorts of health problems. I was diagnosed in 2007 with NET, neuroendocrine cancer. I had 3 lung surgeries in the course of a year. I had 2 wedge resections on my right lung. There were times I couldn't get out of the chair to go to the bathroom without being out of breath. Okay, now I'm getting a little winded. But, look at me now. And prior to the last 6 months, my life has been a medical roller coaster. I've had days, weeks, months where I felt incredible. And I had days, weeks, and months that I was on death's door. No rhyme, no reason, no figuring it out. How much of it was medical and how much of it was, mental sabotage, who knows? It was what it was. But this is what it is. So, the reason I keep coming back and posting and being part of this community is, one, you're all my kindred spirits. You all have your head screwed on straight and you're looking for the next thing that's going to help you take your life where what you want to be. I come back because we have just a fantastic staff. Jesse, Sean, his wife Crystal, Heather, man, everybody, Mimi, Susan. I mean, all these great people that contribute all the time, that give you tips, they give you articles, they give you recipes. I mean, I can't even begin to name all the people that have inspired me in the last 6 months. So, 2 points. Your biggest takeaway from the ER shred is the ER. And it's not so much the elimination and reset. It's the excuses and the results. When you come to the realization that, right, you live in this circle. Everything that you want is right outside of this circle. And there's only 2 things that you will ever do. You will either make excuses not to get there, or you will create results to get there. So as you go on, that ER, eliminate, reset is important, but not as important excuses and results. It'll teach you to overcome your excuses, and it'll teach you to get better results. So, 1, that was the first point. The second point is, you jump on board, you read all the stuff, you learn about the protocol. That's all cool. You need that. That's your foundation. But it's just your foundation. Don't then go willy-nilly off in life and forget about the group, because it's the group that keeps you in tune. It's the group that keeps you accountable. It's the group that helps you overcome your excuses, eliminate your excuses, and get badass freaking results. And as my buddy Jesse always says, hey, just suck it up, Buttercup. Do the damn work. Love you all, and thank you for the award.